Most homeowners don't realize how strong California's protections are during construction. Contractors face some of the toughest penalties in the country if they cut corners, work illegally, or put you at risk. So here's exactly what can happen to a contractor when they violate the rules and why it matters for you. First, unlicensed contracting is a misdemeanor in California. If a contractor takes a job of $500 or more without an active license, they could be fined up to $5,000, face administrative penalties, receive a criminal citation, and even be arrested. The CSLB can issue a stop work order on the spot, shutting the project down immediately. Here's the part most homeowners never hear about. California law allows you to force an unlicensed contractor to return every single dollar that you paid to them, even if the work was finished and even if the work was finished well. Under the Business and Professions Code 7031, they must disgorge all compensation. It's one of the strongest consumer protections in the United States. Next, let's talk about insurance. If a contractor claims to have workers' comp but doesn't, or simply doesn't carry it, and someone ends up getting hurt on your property, the state may treat you as their employer. That means you could be financially liable. And we're talking medical bills, lost wages, disability. Meanwhile, the contractor can face CSLB disciplinary action, fines, and suspension or even revocation of their license. Contractors are also required to carry a bond. If they don't, or if they violate their terms, the CSLB can refuse license renewal, suspend their license, or issue citations. Homeowners can file a claim against that bond if the contractor damages the property, violates their contract, or even commits fraud. And speaking of fraud, if a contractor takes a deposit larger than 10% or $1,000, whichever is less, that's illegal under California's home improvement laws. Violating this rule isn't just a contract dispute, it can be treated as a criminal offense, especially if they abandon the project or misuse the funds. Contractors can also face penalties for failing to pull required permits, performing work outside the scope of their license classification, or subcontracting the work to unlicensed workers, or even misrepresenting themselves. These violations can lead to suspensions, fines, or even permanent revocation of their contractor's license. And here's one more protection for you homeowners. If a contractor walks off a job, performs dangerously defective work, or engages in deceptive practices, they can face CSLB disciplinary hearings. These hearings can result in citations, mandatory restitution to the homeowner, probationary terms, or even revocation of their license entirely. Here's the bottom line. California takes construction violations very seriously because homeowners often end up carrying the risk when a contractor cuts these corners. Knowing what contractors are legally required to do and what penalties they face if they don't helps you protect your home, your finances, and your peace of mind. If you need help spotting some red flags, reviewing what's normal, or understanding how the construction affects your home's value, reach out anytime. Happy to walk you through it.